You know what really grinds my gears? I take a loan application for somebody and then they get 1,000 phone calls from other lenders trying to get them to apply with them. But why is that happening? I get the blame on this, but I do try to talk to all of my clients up front about it before we do that credit pull so that I can warn them. It's happening more and more, especially as refinances have pretty much gone away. A lot of these mortgage shops have gotten really desperate. So what's happening right now is when I take a loan application for somebody, I have to pull credit. And when I pull credit, it is a hard inquiry. However, I do have an option for a soft pull for those that don't need to get fully pre-qualified and just want to see where they're at. We can do a soft pull. But for those that are looking to actually get pre-qualified to make an offer on a home, we have to do a hard credit pull. When I do a hard credit pull for a mortgage specifically, we pull it from all three of the credit bureaus. There's three of them: Equifax, Experian, and TransUnion. So we have to pull all three of those reports, and then there's going to be three different scores, and we use the middle of those three scores to determine your eligibility. So what's happening is those credit bureaus, they are selling that information. The type of credit you're asking for, the inquiries or when you ask for credit are different, or the score will be different based on the type of credit you're asking for. So ones for mortgages, the credit bureaus know they're trying to get a mortgage loan. They know you're not trying to get an auto loan or a credit card or a line of credit or personal loan or any of that other stuff. There's a very specific code for that mortgage credit pull. So what they do is they sell that information to other mortgage lenders, to my competitors, to other lenders out there. And I feel we're very competitive. There are going to be times when there's going to be some random lender out there that's going to have me beat. But again, you got to look at service compared to quality and all that other good stuff. But again, that's not the purpose of this video. Those calls are annoying. And they're frustrating. And there's even some super shady lenders out there. This one really pissed me off the other day. There was a lender that called one of my clients that pretended they were on my team.
Oh yeah, I work with that guy. He just asked me to grab some additional information so that we can see if we can get you a better deal.
That's shady. That's lying. I mean, these people don't work for me. So now I have to get in front of it and I have to explain to my clients when we pull credit that they might be getting phone calls from other lenders, and that's why. I'm not selling your information, trust me. Not doing that, I wouldn't do that, it's illegal. It is the actual credit bureaus. They're selling it to these other companies, and those companies are calling and texting and emailing. You're probably gonna get stuff in the mail. And it kind of sucks. I had a client the other day, pre-qualified him last week, super cool guy, texted me this morning and said he legit has gotten over 100, yes, 100, not exaggerating, phone calls and text messages from other mortgage lenders trying to win his business. This guy's a small business owner that has clients he has to deal with. And so he's gonna be one of those guys that answers the phone pretty much every single time. He was just telling me how frustrating it was. So I wanted to give a piece of information out or a link to a website that will stop that from happening. Now keep in mind, it's not gonna be immediate. It's gonna take a few days to kick in. So if you're planning on applying for a mortgage, check out this website. It's called optoutprescreen.com. So what this is, essentially, you know how you get those offers in the mail from like credit card companies that says you're pre-approved for up to $20,000 credit card or line of credit or whatever. You get all those things in the mail. Well, by filling out a quick little form that says click here to opt out or opt in, you click on that bad boy and you're going to choose the electronic opt out for 5 years. So what that means is you will no longer be eligible for the inclusion of those pre-approved offers, like for credit cards and things like that, and also for the mortgage companies. So that means that they can't share your information if you've opted out. So you're not going to get all of those phone calls from those competitors. And so if you are thinking, even if you did recently apply and you want to stop the phone calls, be sure to check out that website. It should take you less than 30 seconds to fill out. It is super simple. And as an added bonus, typically when you fill that out and opt out, get a couple bumps up in the credit score as well. Because what it's telling the credit bureau is that you don't want people to be reaching out to you to see if you want additional credit. So that shows them that you're a responsible, credit-worthy person, and it typically gives you a couple points boost in your score. Nothing crazy, it's not gonna give you like 50 points, but it might give you 5 or 10. I know it's annoying. If you haven't had it happen before, if you apply for a mortgage loan, it's going to happen unless you opt out previously. For more tips and tricks, check out several of my other videos that go into how you can structure offers, how you can get sellers to pay for your closing costs. So be sure to check out my other videos. I've got a whole library full of them, or if you do have a question that you don't see answered on anything, hit me up in the comments. All my contact information is always on the back part of this, so be sure to give me a call today and I'd be happy to help. Well, Well, we should probably make a cocktail now. Let me just change real fast. All right, cocktail time. It is May. Technically, it's May 10th. May the 4th was previously here, so I'm going to be making a Grogu spicy daiquiri, because he's a little spicy. His name is Grogu. It's not Baby Yoda. Make sure we get that right now. Grogu, not Baby Yoda. Okay, let's make a daiquiri. So a daiquiri is typically just rum and juice and shit, but I ran out of pineapple juice and lime juice, so we're gonna use orange juice today. I've never made this cocktail before. It's just one I've come up with on the fly, so let's get to it. So I've got this South Beach rum, which is almost gone. Somebody gave this to me for like a housewarming present, so we just gotta get it used up. An ounce of that. A little extra doesn't hurt. And we got some Malibu rum. This is compliments of my friend and coworker Brian, who always drinks this at my house for poker night. The only reason I have it here. Thanks, Brian. I'm still in a half ounce, buddy. I'm gonna say it smells like high school, but I think my parents might be a little disappointed. And then this is some rum I actually got in Belize. May or may not have snuck it in on my suitcase. Half ounce of that rum. So we got 3 different types of rum in here. And then we're gonna take some of this Midori, because we gotta make it green, because it's for Grogu. So we're gonna take a full ounce of that Midori. I'll give it a cool green color. Hopefully it'll be green enough. I do have some lime cordial, which is essentially just a lime simple syrup. Another little half ounce of that. We're gonna make it a little spicy with the Ancho Reyes chili liqueur. A little half ounce of that. A lot of ingredients than my typical cocktails, but it's all good. And then our fresh orange juice. By fresh, I mean bought in a bottle. We're gonna need 3 ounces of this stuff. So I have no idea if this thing is gonna be good or not, so we'll find out. Let's get some ice. Stuck. This is what happens when I don't drink during the week anymore. My ice gets all frozen over. Nice and cold. And then into the Baby Yoda Tiki. Oh, it's pretty green looking. It's like a swamp. That it's perfect. Right to the top. What did I call it? Spicy Grogu. Probably gonna be a little too sweet for my taste, so here you go, baby. You know how it is? Not bad? I'll take it. Ooh, I do like that.
That's good.
Cheers, guys.